What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello, welcome to another stream here with FlyDanobe. I hope everybody is doing well today. Welcome. Today, as you can tell, we are, well, I don't know if you can tell, but today we are at Milwaukee. Is it at Milwaukee? Yeah, we'll say we are at Mitchell Airport here in Milwaukee. And we're going to be flying on over to Chicago O'Hare. So very short flight today. Literally, we're going to take off and go straight into the arrival procedure into Chicago. Very short flight. So we're not going to be needing any fast forward today. I'm using this opportunity to take a look at the 737-700 by LevelUP. And we can make a comparison between that and Zibo Mod. As far as I'm concerned, they are almost identical in a lot of ways, but we'll take a closer look in just a second. Alrighty. So 737-700NG by LevelUP, and we're going to fly this from Milwaukee Mitchell Airport to Chicago O'Hare. So yeah, without further delay, let's just get in here and get started. Right, here we are in the cockpit. The textures are slightly better, I believe, in the LevelUP 737, but the EFB here is pretty much identical to the one that you find in Zibo. It's just a little bit more polished, visually more appealing, I suppose, but apart from that, is pretty much the same thing that you find in the Zibo. Alrighty, let's get this party started, shall we? Let's get the batteries on. Emergency lights armed. Ground power can be connected. Navigation light or position light on. It's down there. Let's put fasten seatbelts on. There we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go voice recorder on. That one has no noise. Let's align the ADIR system. 7 minutes to that happening. Brilliant. Let's come down here and fire up our FMC position initialization. Pick that up, put that in. There we go. Reference airport is KMKE, which is Milwaukee. There we are. Okay, we're good. Let's go to our route today. Going to KORD, which is Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Fortunately, we cannot do a flight plan request for some reason because I don't know how SimBrief, if there is even SimBrief integration, I have no idea how it works, so I don't know. Anyway, where are we taking off out of? Today we're using runway 19R out of Milwaukee. I'm gonna use that, activate it. Good. All right. Let's input our flight plan here. It is very interesting because we are directly just going into the arrival procedure, nothing else. We're literally just going directly into the arrival procedure. So yeah, we can just put the first waypoint into the arrival, which is Lini. Right here, and that's it. Okay. So let's go to departure arrival. Departure out of Milwaukee today. Runway 19 right. Okay. No departure procedure. We're just going straight out today. So for our arrival into KORD, because it's such a short flight anyway, it is 27C. We're going to use the ILS, and our arrival is supposed to be Ernie. We have Ernie 7 available to us. Yeah, that'll do. We'll use that. Okay, we can execute that. Go to legs, and there you pretty much go. There you go. Execute that. And there's a vector there, which I'm not really planning on doing anyway. Okay, I have an idea. I'll pick that up. And put that there. There you go. That's good enough for now. Into runway 27C, and that should help us get started here. Right? It should, huh? Still waiting on the IRS and stuff. Let's go to our performance data, see what we can do about it. All right. Fuel weight and balance, payload. Our fuel today is supposed to be 0. Let me just put 0 right. Oh my God, not this damn thing again. 12,167. So 12,167. I'm gonna put it like that. Our payload today, payload total is supposed to be 34,287. Like so. There we go. So well, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, there we go. I think we are good to go here. Takeoff weight estimated at 132. That is correct. That is correct. Okay. 140. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. We're good. Okay, so airside services. We need to go full. Okay, wait. What is the full passenger requirement here? 138. So let me try put that at 138. I don't know if what I'm doing is right. Cargo 4543. Fuel at 12,167. 0 fuel weight. It's good enough. We can activate all of that. There we go. That is happening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we'll let that happen up. Yeah, apart from that, I think we're okay. Yep, we are okay here. Good. For the first time, this is looking okay. That's great. Yeah, we need to bring down our fuel. I hope that happens. And the cargo and fuel needs to come down here. I hope that happens correctly. But apart from that, we are good to go. Yeah. I'll just let that happen. Refueling. Okay. Let me just check if this fuel actually comes to my the correct level or not. I'm not entirely sure if it will, but let's find out. Asked for only 12,000 fuel today. Let's see if that actually happens. There's a fueling truck. There's a fueling guy right there. Yep, Jet A1 by Shell. Alright. Not too terrible. Got our jetway there as well. Okay, let it do its thing. Oh, okay, fuel is decreasing. Thank goodness. Okay, everything is working. Let's come back here. Let's go to our performance, shall we? Route, performance initialization. Let's go to our performance initialization right here. Takeoff performance. What are we looking at right now? Our cruising altitude is supposed to be 15,000 feet only today. So let's put that in. Our weights here. I have to wait for the fueling to finish, don't I? Yeah, I have to wait for the zero fuel weights and stuff. You know what, let me come down here. Let me go to... Yeah, this doesn't seem right though. We'll wait for loading to finish because that's the only thing I can do. You know what I can do? Wait, hold on. I know what I can do. Estimated zero fuel weight. We have it at... Okay, 132 gross weight right there. At least. Okay. Yeah, it's because all this fueling stuff is going on. I don't think there's much we can do at the moment. I have to wait for this fueling stuff to finish before I can accurately set up. Yeah, before I can accurately set up the stuff. Wait, hold on. Let me go back here. Why do the settings never change? No, I want it... Oh, come on, man. This is what I want. The time doesn't change once you start, though. Oh, good lord. Let me try that again. Cancel. Activate it. Oh, there we go. We're done now. I'm just waiting for refueling to finish. Okay. This is confusing me a little bit. Let me silence that alarm there. Very annoying. There we go. Good. Good. That is done. Let's centralize this. Let's take a look at the local QNH. It is 2965. I'm gonna set that in there. 2965. 29.65. Let me do the same here. 2965. Alright, that's done. That is done. Should we take a look through the plan? Why not, right? Let's go to our legs. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, to be honest. See how this goes. Yeah, we still need to go to our performance here. Get things done. Alright. We need to get our performance information for this. This needs to be finished. For passenger boarding, set chime. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Okay, I'm waiting for passenger boarding. There we go. Passenger boarding is finished. Fuel at 99%. Okay. Is fueling finished? I suppose it has, or hasn't it? Yeah, fueling has finished. Excellent. Okay, passenger boarding going on. Yeah, once all of this is done now, we can go to the payload. Yeah, that's more like it. Now if I come down here, there we go. This is more like it and we're looking good. Let's take a look at our reserve fuels if I can. I don't know what the reserve fuel is right now. I need to go check that. Oh god, okay. Before I do, wind 150. That's for the runway. Yeah, I'm not worried about this. 21.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Not 21F. 21. Oh, come on. 21 degrees Celsius, man. How do I change that? Oh, good lord. Such a pain. Oh, I need to change this. $69.8, which is about 70, so let's put that in here. That's more like it. Cost index for today. Oh my god, why is this like this? Cost index is 80. Cruise wind, I'm not worried about that, I don't care. Reserves for today, I need to look at the PDF of the OFP to know the reserves. Let me just take a look at this. Reserve is supposed to be 3.3. So I'm gonna put that in. There we go, we got reserves. Okay, 12.2 is fine. I'm going with 12.2 anyway. So that's fine. Cruise wind, I'm not worried about that nonsense. Okay, let's go to N1 limit. What are we doing today for takeoff performance? Let me have a look. We are doing selected temperature 51. Oh god, this is confusing as hell. Oh my god. Okay, you know what, I don't really care. This is very confusing. I'm just gonna go with this. I don't know why it's doing this, but I'm just gonna go with this. Derate the thrust if it will let me. Oh my god, what is going on today? I can't seem to be... Can't seem to get this thing to work. Ah, lordy. Nope. I don't know how this thing works. Yeah. Okay, I can't derate my thrust for some reason. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it won't let me. So it just won't let me. I don't know. Wait, did I not set the outside air temperature? I did. So I don't know what's going on today. I can't do anything with this. It's not letting me derate the thrust, so I don't know. 51, I'm gonna go with 51 here. Let's go to takeoff. flaps are going to be flaps 1. No, I'm going flaps 5. I'm going flaps 1. I don't know what these are. I really don't. Runway wind 150 /12. This is one thing I don't like about X-Plane. I struggle with getting the correct performance data all the time on the aircrafts, because there's no centralized way of doing it. The sim brief performance is often not going to work for it either, so it's one thing I don't like. It's much easier to set up performance in MSFS. I just have to learn it properly, I suppose, you know. Runway slope is 0.0 / oh, I need to put a plus in front of it. The formats are so annoying, honestly. The heading is 191. I don't fly with this much detail usually. Selected. I can't put the outside temperature. I don't know what to do. It's not letting me do that. If I put 51/21, it just won't let me do it. Am I supposed to put 0021? Oh. 21.00? Nothing. It's not letting me do it. So I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. I'm just gonna input the V speed manually here. Apparently it's 139, which I feel is too high, by the way. VR at 141, definitely too high. In my opinion, at least. This is for flaps 1. So for flaps 5, let me see if I can... Flaps 5, let me see, what is the V speed? 138 to 141. There isn't much of a difference, to be honest, so... yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it like this for today in terms of performance. Hopefully that will be enough to get us out of here. But yeah, we are ready to rock and roll here. Let me turn on our APU. Start up that APU right there. APU bleed can come on. Those two can go on for the time being. Brilliant. Let's get the window heats on. Probe heats on. Those can come on. And that can come on. Let me come down here. Go to ground services. Oh, we should have set that. Wait, isn't GPU connected already? Oh, good lord, I have no idea. I have no idea. Thought it was already connected. Okay, I'm gonna ask the jetway to detach. Let's go better pushback, pre-plan it. Supposed to turn this way if I can see anything. There we go. There's our taxiway. We will turn and stop our aircraft right here. Entree.
Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
There you go. Even in X-Plane, the water actually gets swept away. Like in a lot of Microsoft aircrafts where that doesn't happen. Okay, we're done with that. FD on, auto throttle on, FD on. Stop with that, thank you. What? I have a problem with it. Let's go 160 today. Let's try VNAV. LNAV. LNAV isn't working for us. Interesting. That's fascinating. Okay, runway heading. What is the runway heading? Runway heading is 191. Why won't it shut up? That alarm is not shutting up. Yeah, I have no LNAV here. Unfortunately, LNAV is not available. There's something wrong with the way I've set up the aircraft. Even auto throttle is not going to catch, so I don't know what's wrong. Something I've done here isn't right. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll worry about all of this later on. Okay, let's switch. Switch power to APU there. I hope our ground power is disconnected. We got our parking brake connected. Okay, remove the chocks. I'm ready for pushback. Let's push back this thing.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Why won't the jetway alarm shut up? Yeah, it won't shut up. Let's just get on out of here, shall we? It is raining now. It's getting dark. Let's get on out of here. We'll see. We'll make it
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, do your thing. Okay, it's connected successfully.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Releasing parking brake.
Starting pushback. And you may start engine.
Okay, packs off. Anti-collision lights on. Those on. There we go. Let's get this party started. Let's go this way. Let's go ground. N2 rising. %. What? There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, looking good on that one. Let's go to the other side. N2 rising. $15 coming up. There we go. Time to put parking brake. There we go. Rainy and dark today, huh? Pushback should disconnect momentarily, hopefully. Come on, pushback, get out of here. Or did I put the parking brake too soon? Yeah, I think I put the parking brake too soon. Let's see. Pushback is still going on.
Operation complete. That's parking brake.
Okay, there you go. You can put our parking brakes.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Put that in the middle right there. Switch to engine power. Let's put on the packs. APU bleed off. APU off. Good. Nope, we have issue with auto throttle and LNAV, so I don't know what's going on here, but we'll find out. We shall find
Tow
out.
is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Thank you very much. Hand signal on the left. Hand signal on the left. Waiting for that hand signal. Where is it? Where is it? Alright, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for that hand signal. Alright, okay. Since today's flight is pretty short, we need to tune in our nav a little earlier than we would otherwise. So let's go ahead and do that, right? Our ILS frequency coming into runway 22 right. So where we are landing into. Oh god. We're going into 27 center. Yeah, 27C, sorry. Yeah, into 27C, my bad. Into 27C, give me a second here. Chicago here is not a simple airport by any means. Okay, so that frequency is supposed to be 111.90. 111.90. 111.90. What? What the heck? 111.90. Yeah, there we go. So it's supposed to be 111.90. That is the ILS. Into Chicago here. We have that set up. We still have no LNAV though. I don't know why that is. Okay, that is done, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for getting ourselves out of here pretty much. Let me come to my TCAS. Should have been on altitude on, but it's okay. Let's go up here. Taxi lights on, please. Logo lights on, why not? I'll leave all that.
Secured. Have a good flight.
Where's our PA system? Oh. Not available. Okay. Very well. Auto brake RTO. Yeah. Let's set our trim as well because we haven't set that, right? So go to RTE and our takeoff performance. It's supposed to be 5.5. Our trim. Let me try that. 5.5. Alrighty, release parking brake. Go here, get that panel brightness up. Come here, get that main panel brightness up, go up there. Get that panel brightness up as well. There you go. There you go. The glare shield brightness and stuff is supposed to be somewhere here. I'm not... Yeah, it's supposed to be somewhere here. I'll give it a little bit of a... just a little bit, you know what I mean? Just a little light, just to remind us that the light is there. There we go, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, whatever. Taxiing now. Let's go towards our takeoff runway today. 19 right out of Milwaukee. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Crack open the throttle a little bit there. Maybe about 20... yeah, right there. What the hell? I have no movement. I have no movement with the nose wheel tiller for some reason on this aircraft. I can't tell why. Yeah, why can't I move the... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know what's wrong with it. How do I turn on nose wheel steering? I have a problem with this aircraft and nose wheel steering now. Yeah, the nose wheel steering is not working properly. Let me go to my controls. Joystick. It is working, so I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, I don't know, man. I have no idea why it's behaving like this. I don't know what I need to do to turn on the nose wheel steering, but it's not working. Yeah, I have no idea how to turn on the nose wheel steering. Yep. Yeah, we have a problem here. We have a problem. What the heck do you mean? Let me try this. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong, but the nose wheel steering won't go on. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe it's because got something connected up here that shouldn't be. Let's try that. Let's try that. Resume flight. Nope, that's not it. Okay, we have a problem. I have a problem. I can't get the nose wheel steering to work. It doesn't work. I can't get it to work. It's just the rudder that's working. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Oh, good lord. It says nose wheel steering, doesn't it? No, it says yaw here. Nope. There is no nose wheel tiller. So what is going on here? Don't understand. Oh, God, good Lord. How does nose wheel steering work? Don't know. There is a way to turn this on and off, right? Wait, I know. Hold on. It's from here. I can go to customize, general, global units, hide yoke, checklist, chocks on startup, on please, minimus. I'm just gonna radio, barrow, LB, simple, sync, need whatever. Oh my god, that's not it. Hardware, nose wheel, there we go. Nose wheel, I just need to turn it on. There you go. Now it should work. There we go. Ta-da! Now it's working. Perfect. We got nose wheel now. Let's give it a bit of thrust, shall we? Okay, now we can taxi and get to take off. Perfect, finally. Finalement. We can take off. Increase the range on that, by the way. Just till 15,000 feet today, that's all we are climbing, and we are looking good. There we go. Ready to go. Just all the way till the end. And we can take off here. Brilliant. No one's in the chat today. I guess I'm streaming a little later than usual. That is the problem. Some teething issues here, but that's okay. Technically, I should have uncaged this a long time ago, but it's fine. Don't really care about it much, so we can just uncage it now. It doesn't really matter, although it's not going to be accurate, but who cares? Let me pump the brakes here for a second. Just slow it down slightly. We look good. We look good. Oh. Put the brake on that. We're supposed to be turning in here to runway 19 right. So let's do that. And let's pump our brakes here. Nice and easy. Let's put that on. Go to TA there. Get up there. Turn all of those on, turn those off. Put that there, and we are ready for takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. Everything else looking good? Nope, flaps. Flaps 5, let's drop that. Flaps are set now. LNAV still doesn't work for us. So that's concerning, but we'll get it to work once we're in the air, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, release parking brake. Get on out of here. going on with that, but clearly we made some mistakes here with the setting up. It's understandable. This is my first time flying a Dash 700 variant. I usually fly the other longer variants. Might be. Anyway, let's just get out of here.
$80. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Oh god, okay.
400. $1,000.
I'll try and give it off to the autopilot now. Okay. Autopilot. Flaps up. There we are, ladies and gentlemen, up and out of Milwaukee. Flaps up. That off. Go up here. And go off. And there we are. There is Lake Michigan right there. We are turning right over it. It's a steep turn here. There we go. We will be at 10,000 feet momentarily because we're climbing very, very quickly here. So coming up on 10,000 feet, let's go ahead and turn these off. Not that they'll be off for long. So bring that to automatic. There we go. You can turn off these. You can turn that off. Turn that off. There you go, everybody. Bit delayed here today. We're on our way. Let's head back in here, go to 15,000 feet quickly because we don't have a lot of time to climb to our cruising altitude today. So let's do 15,000 feet, VNAV. There we go. We gotta be quick here. Yeah, I think I need to fly these more often to get used to them. It's probably my first or second level up flight, I don't know. But I usually don't fly these aircraft. I need to get more used to them. In X-Plane 12. It looks beautiful though. I think I prefer the level up because of slightly better textures in my opinion. But it's good. Yep, we're at 15,000 feet. What? Oh gosh. I forgot to set this up. I forgot about this completely. Yeah. I forgot about this completely. Good lord. Yeah, completely forgot about setting this up. I remember we used to set this up in the PMDG in MSFS, and now I've completely forgotten about it. What is the current cabin altitude though? 4,000. Cabin altitude is, yeah, it's low. It's only yeah, okay. That's alright, it'll be fine. Not really too worried about it. Should have set that up before takeoff, but anyway. Still at 15,000 feet here. Somewhere here is our AutoOrtho descent, and that should show up right there. There's our AutoOrtho descent. We're good. We're okay. Don't worry about the cabin altitude. It should pressurize by itself now. I don't know. Put it like that. Hopefully that will do something. I don't know. But yeah. Let's take care of that. Okay, let's go to some cinematic views. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, one of the issues with X-Plane 12 and the clouds, you can see the base of the clouds are just chopped off. You can see the lines. The exact level where they spawn in and spawn out. That needs to be softened out. That is one of the issues that we have with X-Plane 12. Yeah. You can see the shoreline. The lighting is great. Lovely. There we go. I believe we don't have a lot left for our top of descent. Let's get back in here, have a look at that. Yeah, our top of descent is coming up pretty quickly. There is a manual leg as well we need to worry about. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Interesting to say the least. Okay. We're okay for now. Okay, there we go. I think it's time for us to jump into the cockpit here and take a look at our top of descent. Alright, coming in. Top of descent is right there. Yeah, we do. So let's come back down here. What do we do? Okay, I'll take the whole thing. Go it like this. ILS IV 111.90, that is correct. 111.90 is set here, and we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, excellent. And our progress tells us we are only 9 nautical miles from our destination, but that's as the crow flies, by the way. We have there's our runway right there that we're going to be landing at. We will be flying parallel to it. Maybe we can see the airport somewhere. Yes, we can. There it is. There is Chicago. Right there. There is Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's right there. You can see that very large airport that we're about to land into. Okay, we also need to look at our VNAV here, which is 2,200, 4,000? No, 2,200. So let's head up to 2,200 here. 2,200. And we should begin descending automatically here. Let's find out if we do. Well, let's find out. Okay. Auto brake should come to position number 1. We have begun our descent automatically, ladies and gentlemen. Let's turn these on. Good. Why is our auto throttle not working? Mr. Auto Throttle, thank you. We need to reduce our speed seriously, otherwise we're going to overspeed here. Why aren't you on top of it? Why are we still so fast at 300? Okay, I'm just going to let the autopilot do its thing. But we are descending, ladies and gentlemen. Check us out. Beautiful. Coming into Chicago O'Hare. Very nice. About to come into our manual leg. We take a look inside. There we go. We're about to come into our manual there. Yeah, it's okay. We're okay. We are okay. We can vector ourselves if we want to. We can just cancel that and go directly if we want to. Whatever. 311,000 feet has been reached. Let's go directly there. Execute that. What? What did I just do? Good lord, I just made a mistake. That is what I was... I've messed up. I've messed up a waypoint. I have messed up a waypoint. We need to go to... Jimbo. We need to go to Jimbo. We need to go to J... Oh god. We need to go here. Oh god. I can't see it. Yeah, like this. This is how we're supposed to do it. This is how we're supposed to do it, I believe. So let's see how this goes. Yep, that's correct. Our aircraft is first supposed to fly towards Jimbo and then from there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Seems more like it. What speed does it give us at Jimbo? 240? Yeah, we'll be okay. Drag required. We can do drag. There we go. There's Chicago here ahead of us. I think that's good enough. DME is active here. That is good. But obviously we're coming back around. That's the whole point, right? We're coming back around. You know what I'll do? I'll go towards the heading mode for now. And let me fly this way for now. And then we'll fly towards Jimbo. So we can get a better flight plan here. Yeah, we can fly a little better. Yep, there we go. That's better. That's better. Good. Let's reduce the range on that. Let's check our local pressure at the moment where we are. What is our local pressure? Let's take a look. Local pressure 29.65. Oh, it's still 29.65 here as well. Okay, so we're good. Obviously, we're still very close to Milwaukee anyway, so we're good. We're good. We'll fly off in this direction a little bit, and then we'll get into Jimbo manually. Let's see what we can do. Hold that altitude for the time being. There we go. Brilliant. Good. What on earth is this? I don't know what this is, by the way. I don't want to mess around with it right now, but never seen that in my life. I don't know what that is. Oh, this should have been turned off a long time ago. 737, huh? Has quite a bit of stuff for the pilots to do manually, which I'm not... Unless you fly this regularly, you'll always get thrown off by it. That's the problem I have with the 737. I don't fly it often enough. I can't click on that. That sucks. Just get past this and then we'll fly into Jimbo there. Shouldn't be too difficult. 5,400 feet at Jimbo. Let's begin VNAV. Should put us into a descent. There we go. Good. Now let's come in more parallel to Jimbo there. We are, ladies and gentlemen, Chicago here once again visible to us. We're coming in a little wide so we can make a lovely turn and line ourselves up with our runway there. Looking good. Looking good. Global Forests is also doing a good job of putting the trees in the right places. Very, very nice. Good. Can turn in now. Just a little bit more and then we can turn in. Good, we'll have plenty of fuel left as well. That is good. 17 nautical miles to our destination. We are okay. Good. Now hold this altitude now. We'll turn ourselves in towards... There we go. LNAV. Straight in towards Jimbo there. VNAV. There we go. Now that worked. That worked. There we go. This is Chicago. Let's see if we successfully make that turn in. There we go, looking good. There's Chicago there. A lovely little airstrip somewhere here, if I'm not completely mistaken, either here or here. It's probably there. Okay, why are we not turning in aggressively? I have no idea. At least not yet. Oh, there we go. Let's go localizer. Go, good. Course is 191, right? Yep, it's been set correctly. No, what is the course? The course is 274, so let's put that in. Leave the glide slope on as well here. What's going on here? Okay, glide slope is working, but what about the VNAV? Okay. What's going on right now? What? None of this is working. Okay, there we go. Now it is. Do you have to do that? I did not know that. Okay. I thought I had the FD. Okay, this is weird. I don't know what on earth the aircraft is doing anymore. What is it doing? What on earth is the aircraft doing? I'm lost. I don't know why the aircraft is behaving like this anymore. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know why the aircraft is behaving like this anymore, but we've clearly missed this completely. So I'm gonna go to heading select. Turn ourselves back around here and try again. I don't know what on earth is going on today. Why am I struggling so much with this aircraft? Why does it always happen to me with the 737s when I try to fly in X-Plane 12? I always mess this up. I don't know what I do that's wrong. I just can't seem to get the hang of it. DME at this? Come on. What? Frequency are we even on? Okay, we gotta turn back around here. Is there a bank limit or something? Hold this altitude for the love of God. I'm gonna turn back around here. What the heck? reprogram that in. Get out of approach. Okay. Yeah, let's head back out one more time. And then let me try this. Let me head back out one more time and then let's try this to see if I can get this right. Come on. What do you mean 1,000 to go? Okay, just hold the altitude, never mind. Let me go back to 4,000 feet here. Lord, what? None of this is working. I don't know what's going on. Let me just fly out this way and then come back in towards Jimbo once again at 4,000 feet and at 226 knots. Let me try that. Let's try that. Yeah, we'll try this one more time. I'm definitely a noob to this aircraft. Definitely a noob to this particular aircraft. I don't know why it feels so different to the PMDG version to fly. It doesn't exactly behave the way I expect it to. I think it's more realistic, obviously. The 737 isn't something I'm comfortable with. I need to fly this more often. I have to say, it looks great. This looks great. There we go, we're flying on to Chicago there. Obviously the buildings don't look as good. Once again, as I was saying in the previous stream, the way how the space, the open world feels much more realistic in X-Plane 12. The way how the camera lens distortion and stuff works in MSFS really, it messes it up. Okay, let's fly a little bit past out of Jimbo here. Let the distance from Jimbo start increasing. We'll keep, yeah, it's increasing now. Let's just keep going a little bit and then we'll fly using nothing. But if we turn in right now, we're gonna miss it. That's the thing. Our aircraft can't turn in tight enough. So look at the way we are turning right now. It's just not tight enough. That is just not tight enough, yeah. Okay. Now, let me try one more time to turn into Jimbo if I can. Come on. For the love of God, these head movements are a pain in the butt. Oh God, look at this. I'll not engage LNAV this time. So I'll fly ourselves directly towards Jimbo here. There we go. VNAV doesn't work anymore. How about localizer? Let's try the localizer. That must work. Should work now. DME at 20.1. Quite far. Yeah, we should be okay now. We should go down towards 2,200 feet. There we go. Got that coming to life. Nope. Oh yeah, VNAV is working. There you go. There we go. Let's go 2,000. Let's go 2200. And localizer. Localizer has been caught. Good. Now we can switch this to approach. It's good. Let's turn on the glide slope here. Okay. Is it working? Oh my god. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know why the aircraft is behaving the way it is. Where did the localizer go? I thought we caught the localizer. Oh lordy. It's just... I don't understand my aircraft anymore. Can't move the controls. Okay, there we go. There is the runway there. 2200. Why are we so fast? Okay. Going down all the way to 135. I guess I'll just have to do this manually. I don't know what the aircraft is doing now. Oh my god. 135. Thank you very much. I'm going to lower the gear. Why can't I catch the localizer? Okay, there we go. Gotta put my flaps down here. Put my flaps down further. What the heck is going on right now? Is it the crosswind that's causing this? Well, I can't tell. It's time to drop the gear. There we go. Still have no glide slope yet, from what I can tell. 2200. Reference speed of 135, right? It should be lower. Yep, right there. Flaps full, ready for landing pretty much. Those can go on, they should have gone on. And I'll leave these on as well. I'll leave that on as well. There's glide slope. Let's see if I can capture it. Very shaky and windy here. 40 knot crosswind. That is strong. Let's see if we can get it. Approach mode. Come on, give me glide slope. Your glide slope has been caught. Yeah, it's just the conditions are pretty bad. That's what's going on actually. Okay, I'll get ready to disconnect the autopilot at 1,000 feet. If you take a look at how we're coming in, there is our runway. We are crabbing along here. That's interesting, isn't it? We're crabbing along here. Look at that. That's a very strong crosswind. Can I engage both? Should I risk it? Oh my god, why did I just do that for? Okay, why did I just do that? Why did I just do that? Okay, whatever. My aircraft. I'm gonna disengage autopilot. There you go, my aircraft. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, 35. Not crosswind right there. Okay. We don't have any minimum set. That's fine. We have perfect visibility. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Oops, 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 oops. Dip. Come on, dip. Yep, now we're gonna get a warning. Yep. I don't care about the sync rate right now, man. What on earth is the crosswind here? What is going on? 34 knots. Isn't that above maximum? I don't even know.
50, 30, 10.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think we crashed, didn't we? That's a crash. Yeah, we crashed. We definitely crashed. There we go. Oh my. That was horrible. That was horrible. Oh my god. That was terrible. That was terrible. What the heck? That is bad. I need to fly explain more. That is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. What the hell? Okay, I'm not used to this. Let's go to the landing replay and check that out, because that was something else. That was something else. What on earth happened there? Oh wow. Horrible. Let's check this out. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, that was bad. That crosswind was crazy. 30 knot crosswind. And I tried to land. 34 knot was it? And it did not work. Did not work for me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's because I have XPRealistic running, Morelli. I've got XPRealistic running. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you very much for tuning in. But yeah, that was probably the worst landing I've ever done in my life. That was horrible. 34 knot crosswind. Is that above the limit? It might be, right? It's either close to the limit or above the limit, one or the other. But I feel like I could have done a better job had I just... Yeah, I could have done a better job than this. Yeah, I didn't need to do that. Horrid. Horrid landing. Let's take a look at that from... this point of view. Okay, so here we are. We're coming in. It could have been a decent landing had I maintained proper control after touchdown. Even then, that was rough. That was terrible. Terrible. I need to fly the 737 and X-plane way more often. I think MSFS has ruined my ability to fly things properly. Yeah, I need to fly X-plane more. You know what I'll do? I'll make it such that after 2 streams on MSFS, no, we'll do 3-to-1 ratio for the time being. So 3 streams on MSFS, followed by 1 on X-plane. So I'll do a 3-to-1 ratio on it, so that we have 25% X-plane and 75% streaming on MSFS for now, until I get my hands on more aircraft in X-plane. then we can make it more like 60-40. Then we can make it more like 60-40 and it will be like 3-2. You know what? 3-2 isn't such a bad ratio either. 3-2. So 3 on MSFS, 2 on X-Plane. We can do it like that. Let's do it like that. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Yeah, X-Plane is a real simulator. MSFS is honestly just a game. So yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. I'm gonna leave you here with a couple of landing replays. I'm gonna leave you here with this landing replay. Thank you so much everybody for tuning in to today's live stream. I don't even think there's a point of us going in and trying to shut down our aircraft and everything. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning into the live stream. I appreciate it. Morelli, thank you very much for tuning into the chat. Appreciate it. I shall catch you guys in the next one, and hopefully my X-Plane landings get much better, especially with the 737, because that was absolutely terrible. Terrible. So yeah, I will yeah, you know what, I'll change my ratios to 3-2. Do 3 on MSFS and 2 in X-Plane. That's how we'll do it. Alright, so thank you once again. Shall leave it one more time for replay. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff on YouTube, and I shall catch you guys in the next live stream. And until then, have yourself a good day, take care, and bye bye, and enjoy this last landing replay. Bye bye.